Hello, welcome to this episode of Low Carb in the Leaves. Keeping your eye on your why. Very useful for staying on track, indeed essential. It is a fundamental principle that we come back to time and time again with our beautiful members and clients and patients. Why do you want to be well? Why do you want to lose weight? Why? Has to be a reason, and it has to be a good reason. It might seem a bit stupid. Why are you asking me why I want to be well? Why wouldn't I want to be well? Why wouldn't I want to lose weight? But that isn't quite enough. When you're sort of in the thick of life, when you're dealing with the stressors of life, when you're dealing with the day-to-day tensions, and when you've got to swim upstream, at least initially, against all of your old habits, all of your old tools for dealing with stress, which may or may not have involved emotional eating. Good morning, everybody. Hi, Susan. You need to have a pretty good reason for why you're swimming upstream in the first place. Why don't you just continue in your comfortable, sort of slow decline in health, just this path of least resistance, this easy slide downhill. It's easy. I could just eat the ice cream and have the toast and just stay up all night watching Netflix. It's just easier rather than trying to instigate new habits. So why? Why are you trying to instigate new habits? Why do you want to be well? Why do you want to swim upstream, at least until you find another, newer, healthier stream full of newer, healthier habits, and then enjoy living your life down that stream? You need a why. And it's great if you can have a why that you really connect to emotionally. So earlier this week, I talked about sort of intellectual reasons why you might want to change. I talked about the pitfalls and problems with insulin resistance and diabetes. I talked about inflammation yesterday and how terrible that is for our health and how it robs us of our life and it robs us of our quality of life, which is possibly even more insidious. And yeah, that's a good intellectual argument, but you need to be able to bring that back to something really, really personal, your own personal why. And it could be anything. It could be, and I think you're probably going to have a few of them. We've got patients who just want to be able to fly on a normal aeroplane seat. Like the fact that they can't go on a normal aeroplane seat, or that they need to get a seatbelt extender on an aeroplane is mortifying for them. It's just a very, very emotionally trying and traumatic experience. And to be able to fly, to see their family without needing that extra apparatus that sets them apart as somebody who is more overweight than the aeroplane company says that you should be, is an incredibly powerful motivator. Or people want to be able to keep up with their kids or their grandkids. People want to have less inflammation. They don't want their joints to ache. People want to have more energy. People want to be able to live life. They want to be able to hike the overland trail. There are all kinds of goals and whys out there, and it needs to be something really tangible and something really, really deep and personal. So I encourage you all today to really think about your why. And it's great if your why extends beyond the scope of weight and into the scope of health. We are passionate about health. We think weight loss is it's an important side effect of gaining health, but it's not what we are primarily peddling, I suppose. What we really want is for people to reclaim their health, and Lucy and I. And if you reclaim your health, you will lose weight as part of that. And that's awesome, but it is the health that is we would hope was the primary motivator. So what is your why? What's your why, guys? Please share. I'd love to hear it. Way back in the day, not that long ago, but a few years ago, when I embarked on my own low carb journey, it was to improve my fertility. I had polycystic ovarian syndrome, and I had infertility associated with that, and I wanted to get my fertility back, which I did. So that was a really important why for me. Very powerful, very motivating. What's yours? All right. Our podcast has dropped today, so please check that out. Dropped yesterday, sorry. Real Health and Weight Loss by Real Life Medicine. And I'll continue on talking about more whys throughout the rest of the week. All right. Oh, Karen says, my why is to be healthier, heal my gut and reduce inflammation. Thank you for sharing. That is perfect. Reduce inflammation. Yes, I talked about yesterday. That is a fabulous why. Thank you so much. And share your whys in the comments, guys. I would just love to hear them. That would be fabulous. Alrighty. See you later, everyone.